we're just going to get straight into it.
What I'm about to say, they're going to say I'm a false prophet. The way religion is set up is crazy. The devil is preached more in church than God.
There's no devil. Humans love the story of an outside entity, whether it's God or the devil, because it removes responsibility. If something outside of you is pulling the strings, then you don't have to look within or do the inner work. But the truth is that God lives within you, and so does the devil.
The devil is literally made up unless you want him to be real. Some Christians, or some people who believe in God, I should say, because some people are like, they do believe in God and like they do read their Bible, but they don't claim themselves to be Christians because they have a personal relationship with God, and that's I get down with that. Personal relationship with God. Still go to church though when you find a church that matches your that God's pulling you towards, that you feel is your energy, your soul's calling you there. But as far as like Christianity as a whole, I can understand why certain Christians don't claim the religion Christianity, but say that they have a personal relationship with God and that they do read their Bible and they do pray and they're actively working on building that relationship with God and their heart is in Christ. Okay, I'm one of those. Also, when I didn't say that I was Christian, is because I didn't want to be lukewarm and claim Christianity when I'm lukewarm, and I'm not perfect. I still say bad words. That's the main one that I'm trying to get rid of, is saying bad words. Really, I keep talking about bad words. In the religion of Christianity, people always view the devil as something that, or someone, this evil creature who looks creepy. That's what I imagined when I was a kid. Visioning the devil was like, oh, like this, like scary, creepy man. Like the word the devil was like, man, look, the devil is not a figure. The devil is not this evil man or like any type of physical entity, but the devil is an energy entity. The devil is just negative energy, negative thoughts. The devil is like negative overthinking. Think of like bad this, bad that, negative this, negative that. So negative overthinking, negative addictions, negative, you know what I mean? The word negative before anything, that's the devil. And when I read the book Outwitting the Devil, he broke it down very well. Good read, but it definitely is like a mindset book, and I feel like every Christian should read it because like it'll really show you how big energy is and the laws of the universe exist. God created them. So for people to preach about the devil so much, I feel like it's fear monger, and we give the devil so much power because the devil exists if you want him too.
So I just finished reading How to Outwit the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and this book was so interesting and not what I expected at all. The book is about Napoleon Hill interviewing this being that calls himself the devil, but the plot twist is that the devil's not thorn and horns like we think. The devil is the voice of fear, procrastination, and self-doubt and distraction. He lives in your mind. The devil says, I control 98% of the people drifting. You might wonder, what is drifting? Drifting is when you allow comfort to take over your life. Laziness. You chase distraction instead of purpose. So basically the devil is telling Napoleon Hill, he is the culprit of all of this. He's that little voice in our heads steering us. And he laughs about it too, like, I gave you the choice, but it's so easy for humans to get distracted. Now, with this that I just told you, I want you to think, every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, oh, just one more bite, or what's the point? I want you to remember that that is the devil influencing you, because God will never put these thoughts in your head.
Reading and listening to Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. It's basically Napoleon Hill interviewing the devil, his shadow self, his ego, etc., etc. Exactly what I said that PSA, Black Americans, all you need to do is stay out the way, do not pay attention to what's going on, and think. This is exactly what I meant by this, and you have to listen to the language that he's using. This is the devil talking to Napoleon. Okay, listen to what he says. The opposition is God. Listen.
And then began a battle on my part to remain in control. So far, I have done quite well by myself, having lost only 2% of the people to the opposition.
I take it from your answer that men who think are your enemies. Is that right?
It is not right, but it is correct.
He said that's not right, but it's correct. And I made multiple videos talking about the difference between right and wrong and correct and incorrect. To be right means that you are inherently wrong because you're not correct. Period. To be incorrect means that you can be corrected because you're incorrect. Thinking is the best form of resistance. Thinking is the greatest form of resistance. You can think for yourself. You have the ability to think for yourself. Learn how to think for yourself and stop paying attention to what they're telling you to think. We've all been told what to think since we came out the womb. Now become aware that you've been told what to think. Now become aware of what you're thinking. Now become aware of where did the thoughts that I'm thinking of come from? Are they even mine to begin with? Think.
Number one, it's programming in the churches. And number two, it's fear monger in the churches. Like, it's fear put behind the devil.
The way religion is set up is crazy. The devil is preached more in church than God. I've been to church and I know. Watch out for the devil, do this, or the devil. I could go on and on. While the God that we're there supposed to worship is presented, you have to earn my love. If you don't do this before my son comes back, you're going to hell. I will never understand why the system benefits more off of keeping people in fear of the devil than the awareness of God within them. Oh wait, let me guess. Because a person who knows the power of their own spirit can't be controlled. All this stuff is here to manipulate you and keep you asleep. Y'all need to wake up and remember God is within you. You are the God that walks this earth. And the moment you wake up to who you are, you take back your power. Follow me. This page is for the awakened ones who are tired of being lied to. I'm just saying,
I understand, because as a kid, when you're being taught these things, you're creeped out, like you're freaked out, like just the way that he's talked about, it's like scary. But that fear kind of gives him power, or the devil, power, this entity, power over people's lives. And so a lot of I'm not Nigerian, but I'm Jamaican and Belizean, but a lot of Nigerians will be like,
Nigerians speak so poetic when they're upset. Instead of saying, I'm mad, they'll say, my enemies have succeeded.
the enemy will not prosper. The devil is a liar. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, just when something's not going your way doesn't automatically mean that it's the devil. That's how I view it. That way you don't give that devil or that energy that much power. I believe that, yes, sometimes negative energy does exist. Don't be delirious to it, but don't feed into it so much. And even if it is, don't even look. What I mean by don't even look is don't even give attention to said negative thing going on in your life. Be able to be aware of what's going on, but also notice that if I feed into the negative aspects of my mind right now, it'll make the situation 10 times worse. Even if it is the devil, let's say it is the devil, right? Because sometimes it is the devil or just negative energy, right? When negative things happen, don't even bring up the devil's name. Don't even give that negative energy that power of the devil's name behind that. So I'm not saying be delirious. Yes, bad things happen. Stay prayed up, stay self-aware, and when bad things do happen, don't even bring up the name. That's how I view it, at least now. As a kid, I was scared. Because that's how he wants us to view him, and that's how we're taught about him. When we first were taught about the devil, it was through that fear-mongery and of that, like, oh, like, if you don't do this, that, and the third, you might go see him. And when you see him, it's eternal hell. And it's like, what? Eternal?
So why doesn't God just kill the devil?
Think about the genius of this. If I create my own enemy who's a part of my own system, technically I can never lose. It's a manufactured opponent. The devil is not a true rival because he doesn't have equal power. He simply exists to play a role. That role is to absorb all of the blame and moral responsibility for all the evil and bad things that happen in the world.
I seen a quote that said, once you leave religion, the devil also leaves you too. And that literally blew my mind, because now that I'm not a Christian, the enemy does not exist in my life. Like, I cannot relate to being attacked by an enemy, this entity that's after me, this devil that wants to destroy me. Like, I cannot relate to that, because the devil just does not exist. This idea of someone ruining your life, I think it absolves people of accountability and understanding the real world. Once you step out of this indoctrination, there is so much peace. Like, you don't understand. I don't wake up every day with these ideas in my mind about an enemy or about these influences over my life. Like, when I tell you the peace that it brings, this whole like mental warfare of sin and human desire, that the enemy is placing these desires in you.
No. We don't, like, we're gonna reprogram our mind right now away from that. We are going to remove from that. We're going to reframe our mind from that, because it's not going to help. It's just going to, fear just slows you down in life. I feel like we weren't brought here on earth to be scared our whole entire lives or to fear certain things. Now, that does not mean to not have morals. Having morals, I feel like, should be a common thing, but it's not common for a lot of people. But some people need like word for word instructions on how to have morals, and it's not sad, it's just their journey. And yeah, I miss YouTube, y'all. I'm trying. A lot's going down. I don't want to say anything, y'all. I just want to like pop out, and y'all are gonna see like a lot's going down. Nothing yet to celebrate though. I'm not gonna celebrate until it's done. A lot of things on my bucket list that got done, and then a few more things that I want to get